long ago, turning on your computer meant waiting in front of a screen for more than 2 minutes. Hard drives and CDs, building anticipation with every loading screen, slowing down the pace of the day. Today, old is new again, because slower is happier. Back in 2014, when I used to be just a little baby, I used to dream about all the cool shit my DSi could do if only it could have ran Windows 7, you know, the best OS of all times. This thing was literally built for being a mini laptop to carry around, at the dual screen, the laptop thing going on. What could have stopped you from, I don't know, running Counter-Strike 1.6 or even Minecraft, or better yet, that bootleg shitty clone of Minecraft, yes, that one, on this thing? Well, I was oblivious to all the reason an OS can run on a thing with 4 megabytes of RAM and a processor slower than most microwaves nowadays, but I did not have to care, because I was foolish, I was naive, I was autistic, I was slow in the head. Well, not anymore, except for the autistic part. Okay guys, so let's... Man, what are you doing there? Come on, we already talked about this. Listen, we're not gonna be talking about that nerd shit, okay? We're going to use C++, it's going to be fine. We're going to use libraries, we're going to have fun and salvage our neurons, come on. We already went over it. Wait a minute, what is this?
Let's just use C. Just use C, end of the story.
Well, I mean, he's got a point. Okay, so going 10 commits into the future, we can catch a glimpse of the very first UI that I've made with this library. We have text, we have polygons, we have textures, we have display lists, we have a whole bunch of cool shit. But the thing is that this is all a lie. This was never 2D, in fact. This was all rendered by the 3D core of the DS. And you might ask yourself, why are we wasting so much hardware on drawing 2D shit to the screen with the 3D core? The 2D API sucks. You have to actually understand how the 2D hardware works, and that's a lot of pain for my small little brain. So I opted for the easy way out, which is using the 3D API, which is OpenGL-like and very simple. But this obviously bite me in the ass later on, because guess which console only has one 3D engine for one screen at a time? Oh no, the DS. So you might say, what does that nerd shit mean? It means that we can only draw to one screen at a time, but we're going to find a way to circumvent that. So I have no script for this part and I felt like improvising. So in my last video on the DS, we already went over the basics of how the system works, but I'm going to repeat them just for the sake of it. So the main challenge with this thing is that it's so old that it doesn't provide any useful abstraction layers to do anything useful. You can draw text inherently on it, it doesn't have support for any thing you expect from a system to make stuff for, and it's just overall pain in the ass from the moment you boot it up, from the moment you slam into the wall. This pretty little thing has two CPUs, an ARM9 and an ARM7. We have total of 4 megabytes of RAM. We have even less video memory, which is just 500 kilobytes, and on top of that, yeah, we have to use C. So going into this thing, I didn't know how to use C. I just used C++ because it was my good old object-oriented shit, but I had to adapt because we're going to use C, we're going to make the best program. So how did I fall into this rabbit hole? Well, LeetCode made me think I was good at C by making me solve unrealistic problems for a week straight. So after having practiced for a little bit, I was like, oh yeah, I can do this thing, and then I slammed into a wall at 100 miles per hour. My objective with this project was being able to build a small library to make applications for the DSi. For the DS. A library to make application for the DS. Can we get, okay, so this white bitch over here isn't actually my first DSi. My original DSi is probably somewhere down here. Where is it? I used to have a black DSi, but a funny short story, the way I broke it was to actually swap these buttons you see over here. The original plan was to break my sister's DSi to salvage my own. But guess luck wasn't on my side that day, because I messed up and I killed it. And I'm very sorry till this day. Okay. After having implemented enough features into the library, while also being on a trip to Rome with my friends, I was finally ready for my very first application. A Pomodoro time. Now, I know what you're thinking. What is this shit? But hold on, this is actually very cool. You have different options and shit. You can write your tasks, you can erase, and then you can start the timer. And yeah, it's a Pomodoro timer. This was also around the time where I realized that I probably needed another system, since this one has sketchy touchscreen and shit bugs out. It doesn't really work that well. Introducing the big boy. Yeah, we're saving that. Okay, now we're talking. So yeah, it's basically the same thing, except on a bigger screen. So when I went to pick it up, I also had to customize it, you know. So we got the Miko shit over here and stickers, because I needed the free shipping on AliExpress. So big announcement, we're about to reach 10,000 subscribers, so you know what that means. It's Q&A time, it's questions and answer time. So leave your comments down below this video, please, or I don't know, join the Discord server if I manage to set it up correctly. Yeah, so thank you. So this is the last app that I've had time to work on before the holidays ended, and it's Noto, a simple note-taking app for the DS, because there are no good DS note-taking apps for some reason, and the only note-taking apps available on the DS systems are this suite of DSiWare notebooks. So it has all of the basic features in place. You can create notebooks through the keyboard, you can write whatever, and you can view your past notebooks. So it has everything you expect from a simple note-taking app. You can write and you can store the pages. It's still lacking a lot of features, and the reason I didn't get to work on it was mainly school and the fact that I've outgrown my own library, since the knowledge that I've gained from working on this made me rethink many of the design choices that I've made along the way, and so on. So if I were to redo it right now, I would probably change a lot of things. But yeah, it wouldn't be fair to close off this video without showcasing some code and some tech shit. So yeah, let's get to that. So I wanted to make the library as simple as possible to develop stuff, since I wanted code to be straightforward, and I wanted the library to take care of the many cumbersome tasks of working with the DS, so setting up VRAM, setting up the backgrounds, and so much and so forth. As a matter of fact, we can try and make a little program, a little game on the DS right now with this library, with my PUI library. Let's go. At the core of PUI is a simple Windows and layers hierarchy, where Windows are simply Windows, like in the traditional OS sense. There are containers where layers can be attached to and moved, drawn, and whatever. The idea is very simple. We have a main Windows stack where we can push and pop windows to and from. So the last window gets drawn to the screen, and the layers within it get updated, drawn, and respond to input, and so on. So you can see the window gets pushed to the screen and we get terracotta red. The thing is, we can probably specify an easing over here, so I can say new ease in our cubic into 0.500, 0.2, and we have also to specify, let's say it starts by offset, and then we're going 0, 0. So if we go and make this, run it, simple animation, Jew. Yeah, this is looking a little bit creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's... What the fuck is that? It's magenta, why are you magenta? Okay, so now we have our Jew on the screen. Let's animate it. Okay, we also need to get the actual sound effect with it, so... Jew. Let's just keep this over here. We need to actually load the window, so let's do static. New window on push. Window, set on pop, push. New window, push. Okay, so let's load this. Let's try this now. Okay, for the sake of it, let's add a simple Jew counter at the bottom so that we can see how many times we said Jews. So layer counter, and we're just gonna create a new window layer. New layer text. Nothing. Going to make it for black. And Jew enable. So counter. We're going to say you said Jew 0 times. Okay. So what am I missing? Oh yeah. Center. So every time we say Jew, let's see how 25, so we're going to say char 32, buffer, sorry, 32. Let's bring to the buffer. You said Jew times. We're gonna pass counter, and we're gonna pass the buffer. So we should get you're right. Let's just call this. So this is very cool, and so we've just completed our first program. Hello Jew, isn't technology just wonderful now? Oh my god. So, closing remarks for me, since I want to get this video edited as soon as possible, because I want to publish it as soon as possible. This has been very fun. I swear I'm going to eat that dog. This has been a lot of fun for me. I've learned a lot of stuff from this tiny little console, and I wish I could have done more for it, but unfortunately school and uni preparation stuff got into the way and I really can't work on it anymore. This also delayed the publishing of this video a lot, since I had to focus on that momentarily, and I found this week gap where I could record and basically publish this. I've also had a little bit of fun researching the original Quake networking code, since I also got interested into sockets and that sort of stuff, and it would be really cool to make a simple multiplayer game on the DS and maybe expand it even further with the RAN scripting language, since it's tiny and small enough to actually run on the DS, and it would be really cool to make a moddable multiplayer game. But a man can dream until he has enough time to sit down and read the Quake networking source code. So either way, this has been all from me. I hope you had a good time watching this video, and hopefully next video will be much easier to manage and edit, since it's going to be a question and answer video. So I'll catch you in that one, and